Good morning, everyone. So we made it through another week, which thank God, because I know it was rough, with working and taking care of children, or if you're going to school, or just life period. Even if you don't have children, if you just doing many activities during the week and you working, sometimes you just get tired. I am a little bit exhausted this morning because I woke up around 4:30, 5 o'clock. I prayed and stuff, and then I got up. I said, you know what? Let me make dinner because after church, my children act like they are starving. And you do. Sometimes it's just like going to school or work all day and you get home, you be so hungry. So I was like, let me just get that out of the way. So when we get out of church today, they can have some dinner already made. But I'm hoping and I'm praying that just getting the message out there and just being transparent that I am helping a lot of you women out there, even with the men. If men is watching this, I'm hoping that I'm helping you just to let you know that there is somebody out there that been through what you've been through, or have had the same feelings or the same shame, or committed the same sins, or just anything like you. Trust me, you are not by yourself. And I'm not trying to tell you to go out there and do what I'm doing. But I feel like if I had someone like me in my life to say, you know what, I've been through those things, or this happened to me, then I just feel like it would have just elevated me more, just helped me more, encouraged me more. Because sometimes we need that in life. Some people say, well, you know what, I don't need nobody. I just want to be by myself. I don't need a man, or I don't need a woman. I don't. No, you do need those things. You know why? Because God say that man cannot be alone. um so it helps when you have that one good friend or that one good family member or whoever you're connected to. My daughter is standing in front of me with some Roman noodles trying to get my attention, so you guys gonna have to excuse me. Like I said, I have to keep it real. Yes, Journey, go ahead. If you want to eat Roman noodles for breakfast,
Mommy,
eat the
don't
Roman
show
noodles.
the camera
Well, you
that.
have other things in there, breakfast food that you can
Yeah,
eat.
but do not tell the camera that.
Okay, go ahead. So she's always saying, you know what, Mommy, stop telling my business. Child, you don't have no business. But I'm getting back to what I was saying. You're not alone. And hopefully I was able to help you. And next week I'm going to get a little bit more deeper with some things. Uh, and like I was saying, trust me, you're not the only one. You're not the only one that has been through things, or been through embarrassments or shames, or just things that you have done in your life. I had just embarrassing moments, shameful moments. I remember when I was in high school and I had a step parent that was on drugs. And when I tell you, I see my hand is in the way of the camera. When I tell you, this was so embarrassing for me, because he had stolen our car and sold it to one of the stars of the varsity football team, for a quick fix, for drugs, for powder, whatever he was smoking or whatever dope he was doing. And when I tell you, I had to go to school that Monday, and it was just so embarrassing just hearing people whispering, oh my God, that's that girl who stepdaddy. And they didn't say stepdaddy, they seen him living in our house. They daddy stole the car and sold it for drugs. I remember even riding around 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, looking for him, trying to find him just to bring him home, because we knew he was just strung out on drugs, just high, on a school night. So it was just awful. It was embarrassing. It was tiring. Even moving from house to house, city to city, just moving around so much, very exhausting. Never a really strong and solid foundation. When people ask me where I'm from, I just say everywhere, everywhere. um, because I was just never in a home. And just like most people grow up in homes, you see most stable families, we've been living there since before we was born. And I don't have that story. I lived everywhere. And not that I'm embarrassed about it, but it was exhausting, mentally, physically. It was just exhausting. But I'm glad I went through trials and tribulations because it made me who I am today. It has made me stronger, made me a better mom, a better friend, a better sister, a brother, whatever title I have to anyone. It just has made me better. Was I always like this? No, I was not always like this. Trust me, I had to do some hardcore fasting and praying and seeking and being on my knees praying and just crying out to God. And trust me, I will let you guys know. I really, especially next week, I'll be getting into some things. I'm gonna let you know, not trying to get all deep and spiritual and all holy and sanctified, but let me tell you, as you can see, I'm keeping it real, and I'm gonna keep it real with you, just to encourage you and let you know there is somebody out there that care. There is somebody out there that's saying, you know what, I could be transparent. Me too, I've been through these things. I want to be able to relate to you. I'm not going to tell you anything that I haven't been through and say, well, you know what, this is what you no, I'm not going to give you advice on something that I haven't been through or haven't experienced. So like I said, this week I hope I helped a lot of people out there who's looking at this. And my children told me to tell you guys to subscribe. Listen, I didn't even know what that was. One of my cousins called me the other day and she was like, I subscribed to your channel. I was like, oh, okay. And then when I hung up, I just acted like I knew what she was talking about. Honey, I didn't have a clue. So when I told my son, he was like, Mommy, this is what this means. And I'm like, oh, okay. So if you like it, subscribe. If you feel as if these videos can help you help others that you know that's connected with you, just forward it to them. Have them look at it, you know, and let them know that they don't have to be ashamed, that they can start somewhere. I mean, like I said, I'm not this big time money maker. I'm not no millionaire. Not yet. It'll come. My daughter just threw a needle in my lap, so Lord have mercy. But let me tell you, I still live in a 2-bedroom apartment. We have to start somewhere, okay? So my time is winding up. I have to finish getting my children dressed for church. So I love you guys. God bless you, and you have a blessed day.